Why you shouldn't ask for consent. Radical statement during our woke and feminism times. And for this statement, I was even reposted by some self-proclaimed better feminist influencer in Germany. For me, this is actually obvious, but in contrast to their ideological, emotion-based arguments, because that's how they argue, I will give you rational, logical arguments why you shouldn't ask for consent, and you can make your own decision what you think is better for you. In theory, I actually don't have any problem with asking for consent, but you're hurting yourself with it in a lot of cases. That's why I say it. The first thing is that a lot of women, if you ask them for consent, for kissing or whatever, even if they would do it if you wouldn't ask, they will say no just because you asked. This is actually confirmed by women that I talk to. Okay, so this isn't some pick-up bullshit theory. This is confirmed. My ex-girlfriend said that if I would ask her, that puts her under stress. And I've seen like a model that was interviewed once why she picked her husband over every other guy that she could date. And she literally said, because he's not a pussy, he just grabbed me and kissed me without asking me, is this okay? So women themselves will tell you this. Be aware, the women who tell you this will be women who are comfortable and feminine in their sexuality. The women who tell you that it's not okay will be very, very less attractive women who are not feminine and not comfortable in their sexuality. Otherwise, they wouldn't talk like this, okay? It's just the case in my experience. I'm sorry, most of those feminists that give you hell are not even that attractive. It's kind of like the same thing as that fat girlfriend of an attractive girl, which is like, she's not interested even though you're talking to their friend and not to them. So yeah, a lot of unattractive women will give you hell these days. That's why you shouldn't listen to them, because they don't have your best interest in mind. They actually using their resentment against men to get you down without, they don't even notice themselves because they're so disillusioned. They're so illusioned by their own ideologies. Let's make it a little more logical even. I ask you for consent. Can I kiss you? Okay, I kiss you. Does that mean I can kiss you 5 minutes later? Does that mean I can kiss your pussy, your breasts? Does that mean I can touch your pussy? Does that mean I can put my dick in? You see, you run into 1,000 scenarios where you would have to ask for consent. It's not an issue to ask for consent in general, but I would think twice before doing it, and I would rather just do it and see what happens, because otherwise you would need to ask so many times for consent. It's insane. If you learn to act based on the signals that women give you, you have a much better time. The first natural woman that I've ever slept with, she was very attractive. The first natural, I say this because I lost my virginity to a prostitute when I was 18. And then the first girl, she was very cute. And I was very dominant with her. I tried to kiss her after 1 minute without asking her for consent. And she actually rejected the attempt. I pulled back. I asked her, is this too fast? And she was like, yes. I tried again a minute later, and then I could kiss her. You see, this is how it works. Like, you do something, you pull back, and then you can kiss her again. This woman, she came on a date with me the next day, and I took her home after 20 minutes. So, and she loved the dominant shit that I don't ask her. She even said that she loves the dominant stuff. And again, that's an attractive girl, so, you know, she won't say the same shit that the ugly feminists will tell you. Because she was a feminine, attractive girl and they love this dominant shit. Not all of them do. And if she doesn't, she can just tell you and you can make that clear in the beginning. And then obviously if the woman says, no, you need to ask me, then you need to respect that. But unless she said that, you don't need to, because not all women think that way.